All right, 9:21 on North Dakota Today. We're playing the role of wet blanket on the show, and we're proud of it. Soulmates and why they can be bad for your relationship. Chris Almond from Inspired Life Wellness Clinic in Bismarck here to help us be a downer this morning.
Dispel those myths.
Yeah. Well, my first question is, Chris, how did this whole concept, how did this whole idea of having a soulmate, this romantic notion, how did it become so pervasive in our culture?
Well, you've got the media, then you've got the various cultures that purport that. You've got the Christian culture that says God is going to put everybody who needs to be in front of you in front of you. Mm-hmm. And you think, okay, if this person is in front of me, this must be the person I'm supposed to be with. So that could be a part of how it was brought about and everybody was introduced to it.
It's just a wonderful, romantic, sweet way of looking at life.
And because there are cultures where, you know, marriages are still, even today, marriages are arranged and quite often they work out quite well.
Yes, yes, but is it because those people make the choice to make it work?
And do the work.
And do the work to make it work, which is what it takes.
Which might be better in the long run, you're saying, than having this romantic notion that everything is going to be perfect
that
because
you're
it's my
destined to be
soulmate.
with someone. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. There are, you know, you need to have that initial attraction to somebody to begin with. In order to even start the relationship, there are people that you're not going to be attracted to. You may be able to say hello, be friendly, but there's not that connection.
I'm glad you brought that up because I've experienced this in my own dating experience here. You meet someone and there's that initial chemistry.
Right.
There's that initial spark and attraction. If there's not that initial spark, I won't pursue it. And I've had friends tell me, look, you're doing that the wrong way because you could be passing by your soulmate. You know, don't rely so heavily on that initial chemistry.
Right. I tell everybody, follow your gut. Because your gut doesn't think logically. If you don't feel that it's going to be there, it's probably not going to be there because you're going to choose to not see the positive in that. You're going to choose to see the negative, and that's where your focus is going to be.
Okay.
What about, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, so can this attraction thing that we've got going on here, can you learn to attract yourself to the person that you thought was your soulmate?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
What if you're already in a relationship and you thought you found your soulmate?
Okay, what are you focusing on? I mean, if you're focusing on all the negative things that you see in that person right now, that's what you're going to see. They're going to be more prevalent in everyday life. If you start to focus on the things that you fell in love with them for, or you start to focus on the things that are positive about them, that's what you're going to start to see, and you're going to start to feel that attraction again.
This is that daily choice that you're talking about.
It's a daily choice.
Mm-hmm. It's like every day I'm going to love this person.
And some days it's a minute-by-minute choice.
You look across the kitchen table and you're going, come on, you're my soulmate, work with me.
Right, right. But if you want to believe in soulmates, but you also have to believe that you have to work at keeping it in that direction. It can be romantic, it can be fun, but you have to keep believing in the positive part of that.
So you don't believe that there's one person meant for everybody?
There's 7 billion people in the world. Good luck finding one person in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to take it one step back and going back to the cultural thing, I grew up in a culture that said, you know, not only are there soulmates out there, but you knew one specific person in a life before we came to Earth. You're destined to find that one person, and 7 billion people on this planet, to find that one person, live happily ever after, and then live with them after this earthly existence.
And you could also Google on the internet and you can read that some people believe that soulmates never exist at the same time. One remains up in the heavens to watch over the other while they're living on Earth.
Wow, that's taking it a step further.
Yep, and you'll find some that say that soulmates may not ever get along because they're too similar. If you Google it, you're going to find things that are contradictory all over the place. Relationships are work and a choice, and that's about what it comes down to.
So there you go, everybody.
There's soulmates, but if you want to talk more about this topic or any other topic, you can contact the folks at Inspired Life Wellness Clinic, and there's the information on your screen. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Chris.
You're welcome.
Fun
Thank
stuff.
you.
Fun stuff. Thanks again, Chris. Okay, when we come back on North Dakota Today, we're going to take a look at the must-haves for your fall wardrobe, so stick around.